Okay, so the third and last significant thing that we have in customer support is return is cases and requests. What it means, cases and requests? A buyer can open a request or a case. Case is much higher level of a request, which there he says that he didn't receive the item and he notify eBay that he didn't receive the item, and then we need to understand what we are doing. So we have few options. The few and the easier option is it says that he didn't receive the item, but in Amazon, by the tracking number, we can see that the item was delivered successfully. We check that this is the same address, and we see that it was delivered successfully to his address, and then we will just update the tracking number. We will let him know that this is arrived, and we'll ask him to check again if he can see this, and then eBay will be in our side, because if eBay see that we provided this item with the tracking number to his address, so we are covered here and it's okay. The second and most complicated thing is if the item really didn't arrive, and then we need to see what happened on the way. We need to speak with Amazon to understand what happened and what other options we have. So maybe one option will be, if we see that we have this item on the same price, we will just ask Amazon to refund us because it didn't arrive, and we will order him this, but only if this has fast shipping of 2 days. If we see that we don't have this item anymore, or maybe the price is really high right now, so we will just tell to the customer, hey, we're really sorry, the shipping is late for some reason, and something happened with the item on the way, and I will refund you right now for the item. Hopefully the item will arrive later. Maybe the item will arrive, maybe not, but we will refund him, and it will be also okay if we will do this nicely, and he will understand that this is not our mistake, it's mistake of the carrier, and we also lost here an item on the way, and things like this. Or we will really send him a new one if we have an option. So let's see where we can see them, and let's try to understand how we can do it. Okay, so as we had a place where we can manage our returns, we also have a place where we can manage our cases. You can see it here, cases, or in order cases. You can go selling, you will go to this page, and you can click on whichever one you want. And here in request, and here we will see the request and the cases all together. We only have official, we don't have unofficial like we have with the returns, because if someone send me unofficial request that he didn't get, so I will answer him by message, and this is not really urgent. We'll just provide him the tracking number, tell him maybe to wait a few more days or something like this. Depends on the issue, of course. We need every issue here to understand what we need to do. But here this is really urgent, because if we don't solve these issues on time, we will get a bad defective from eBay, and it will really affect on our sales, because get a defect from eBay, it's really bad. So we need just to solve this on time and see what we can do. So here we can see the ones that are open, and all of them usually will be the buyer hasn't received the item. Okay, so here we waiting for buyer's action. We can see the details. Probably we provide the tracking number because everything is okay and the item arrived, so we will see stuff like this. And here your action is required by approved authorities, so we must take an action until then, and it should be even before, because otherwise it will be really bad. And also each one of them which open, we will see them on message. So this one I already opened it, but it will be in black like all the messages. A request is open or a case is open, and then we will click on it. We can see all eBay instruction for us that we need to reply and all of this, and here we can see what the buyer says. So we need to read this. You haven't received the item, you would like to know what's the problem. it looks that he's angry, you have received my money, I should have this buy. So we need to understand if the buyer is angry or not also. It is now past the birthday. It's really not a bad one, not a good one, as we can see. He's really angry on us. And we can see the item, and we can see all the details when it purchased. So he purchased this 12 days ago. It's really a lot. And so we will try to find this order, and we will see if it really delayed or if something happened, or maybe it was delivered and that there is no problem. We go to eBay, we will search this as we did. Here I already did it. Copy the name, go to Amazon, orders, paste the name, and we can find this order details. And we can really see that there is a problem with the shipment. It was shipped, but something happened. We will go to track package, and then we can read. We can see that package rarely this late. Sorry for this hasn't arrived. You can wait a couple days. We don't have couple days because we need to solve this until the 30th. We can see that it should original estimated was April 17, and then it was delayed and was expected by the 19th, and today is already 26. So this item will not arrive. Okay, we can even see here the tracking number, but something happened. Okay, so what we will do in this situation. First thing we will click and open this in a new tab and see if we have this item on stock, what is the price, if this is prime. Okay, so I can see 4088 in prime. It's good. It means that I can send him today and it will arrive 27. It's tomorrow. It's in 1 day. It's really good. It's 1 or 2 days, which is really good. But we need to see if this is the same price that we ordered this item before. So we will go to the order details of this one, which was before, and we click order details here, and here we can see how much we paid for this one. So we can see that we paid 40.9, which is the same. It's the same as 4088. So what I will do now, probably I will contact Amazon. I will ask them to refund me for the item that didn't arrive, and I will order for him this new one, which will arrive in 2 days before the 30th of the month, and then everything should be okay. Okay, so like we do a regular order, we go to cart, we see that it's in stock and everything okay, proceed to checkout. We have this order here. We already added this to Amazon when we ordered this before, so we don't need to click on this. We just have one, so we'll click copy. You can also see here that there is a case that opened below, and we shift to a single address because this is just one. Paste address, we see this is the same name. Use this address, same like all regular orders. Okay, you see that the price is good, and it will arrive before the 30th. So it means we are able to solve this case. We are able to deliver this item before the date that eBay told us. We can see it here. We can see it also on the message. We need to solve this before April 30. Okay, and it's really important. And if you are not able to solve this until April 30, so tell me and we will think what we can do. The last option is just refund the seller to solve this issue, to solve this case, to not get a bad review from eBay itself. Okay, and this also we need to write this. We need to write what we do before, because we need to understand what happened. So same like we did, we copy the name of the item or part of it, or it doesn't really matter. We write that this is a request, okay, this is not a return, didn't arrive, and in the status I will write what I did. Ordered new one, see that Amazon refund me. Okay, so I ordered him a new one and I need to see that Amazon refund me. Okay, and I will also write the date. It's also today. Okay, all the details that you can provide are good. Okay, every detail that you can provide is good. Write the price. You can write also the price here. Order the new one, 40.88. Wait Amazon to refund me 40.90, as we remember, because this is the first item and this is the item that we ordered now. Okay, so here now I have all the information. I know what I can do. I know my situation if I need to do something again with this one. Okay, and then I can just place the order. Okay, after I place the order, it's not finished. Why? Two things. One, we need to follow this one, and we need to update the tracking number in the request when we have it. Probably tomorrow we already we will have the tracking details, and then we will go to the request which opened. We can click respond now, or we can click here take an action, is the same. And in the respond now, I will do add tracking details. Okay, when I will have it. Meanwhile, before this, now I don't have, I will send him a message and I will let him know what happened and that the item will arrive on the 28th. Okay, so write a nice message with when you apologize from the carrier. You tell him that you see that something happened with the delivery, that he is correct, that you're still trying to understand what happened, and that you are sorry. That he missed the birthday, he told me, so try to be as much personal with the buyer, and tell him, because this is correct, I just shipped you a new item with fast delivery, and tell him when it will arrive. We can see here, we can open the order detail that we just did, and it also will be the first one. You see order, it is the first one. It will arrive on Friday, so we will tell him, and it will arrive on Friday. Thank you so much for the understanding. Okay, try to be as much personal, as much nice that you can, so he will feel that you want him to be satisfied, that you feel bad for this what happened, and that you are not the one who made this happen. It's not your mistake. Okay, send message, and the most important is tomorrow when we have the tracking information, to click Add Tracking Details, Continue, and then we will update here the tracking number and the carrier. Okay, probably it will be UPS or USPS, maybe FedEx or maybe other, we can just type it. Okay, and we still don't done, so we order a new one, but we want to get our money back from Amazon. So what we do, we click Amazon chat. We have few options. First of them is to go to this item and contact eBay for help. Because I will find this one again, because I just order details. Okay, I will find this order there, and I will see if there is an option to do this without go and chat with Amazon. Sometimes there is. Sometimes you will see that there is an option here of get help, and then you can write that the item didn't arrive. But here we don't have this button for some reason. So what we do, we just write Amazon chat, and we can do this all the time. We can just speak with Amazon, tell them our problem, and they will solve this. Amazon method is always the customer is right. They will always give you the money back if something happened. So for this we don't need to worry. Just don't look on this, just click the problem, where is my stuff, or check status of shipping is late. This is our thing. We click chat, and we start chat with him. So I will click him hi to start the chat. Then I will see the order number which didn't arrive, and I will give him this, and I will just tell him my problem. I will send him the order number, and I will tell him the shipment is late, please refund me, I already ordered new one. Okay, and then he will tell you that he checking what happened, and probably he will say that he sent you a refund. How you can and then you need to follow and see if he really gave you a refund after a few hours. So after a few hours you go to orders details, and you will just see here in green, you will see a refund, and the amount of refund, it should be the same amount. It happened usually after a few hours. Okay, so this is the flow. I will give you to see the chat to see how it goes. They are all the time, they are nice, and everything is okay. If this item is sold by other seller, so sometimes it possible that he will tell you that he will contact with this seller, and then the seller will refund us, and we will follow up on this, and we will see if it's refund, so it's okay. If not, so we will contact them again. But all of this we can see and follow in our Google Sheet, and we know that we did something. We need to see that Amazon refund us. After we'll see that Amazon refund us and the item arrived and the case is closed, and everyone happy, we'll mark this in green. But for now it is like this. Let's see what it tells us. And it said that we are correct, the package was lost in the transit. I will now process a full refund for you. That's great, and this is like this. He will now, the next message will be that he refunded us. After a few hours we will enter and see that we really refunded and we get our money, and then we can update the tracking number tomorrow to the customer, see that it arrived, the case is closed, and we can mark this as green. I will let you see the end of the chat also, so you will see how it works. Here we said the requested refund. I will see this in the next 1-2 business days. Usually it's after a few hours, but we need to follow this. We will tell you the thank you. And when we click end chat, we need to click on this to email this chat for us. Yes. And everything is great. So what happened here? There was a problem with the delivery. We ordered a new one because we can, because that was a Prime with fast delivery, and we requested a refund from Amazon for the previous item. What happened if we don't have a option to sell a new one? Why? Because the shipping is too late, is too much time, because this is not Prime, or the price is too high, or maybe this item is out of stock. So we will just tell the seller that we are sorry, the buyer that we are sorry that something happened, like usually, like we did now, and that we're sending him a full refund, and we hope also he will get the item, which maybe happen, maybe not, but this will close this case, and we also will speak with Amazon, of course, and we will get a refund from them, and this is how it will be. So we have here two options: or we can solve this issue until eBay's finish date, or we cannot, and this is it basically. The most important thing is also follow up, also see when it's open, what is still open for us, because otherwise we will get a bad review. And basically this is everything we need to know about cases and requests. It will always be something like this, and if you have something new, you always can ask me, of course. And of course I forgot to say, don't forget to update here all the information, the order ID, the buyer name, the number of order. We don't have a return because we don't return. Okay, all the information I need to be able to follow up this request and these actions, and to understand what happened here.